I was completely naked and terrified to find myself chained inside a shipping container. In the container next to mine was another girl, stripped down to just her underwear. It was my sister, Hannah. She was just as terrified as I was. While we were crying out for help, a sleazy-looking man walked over and sneered, saying no one would hear us no matter how loud we screamed. He brought over an outdoor shower setup, a change of clothes, and a few mattresses, ordering us to clean up and get ready for guests. To stay alive, we had no choice but to obey. That's when Officer Taylor approached, gun in hand. We ran to him, begging for help, and he immediately stepped in front of us protectively. The two traffickers raised their hands in surrender. I thought we were saved, until Taylor gave a disgusting grin.
What's happening?
I can't decide.
Wanting to enjoy himself more, he pulled a pill from his pocket and shoved my sister and me back into the container. Soon after, he left, satisfied. We were left broken, crying so hard we could barely breathe, but the worst was still to come. The next day, a depraved client named Jack showed up. He chose Hannah, who was curvier than me. In defiance, she spat in his face, only to enrage him. He slapped her hard, yanked up her clothes, and pressed a lit cigarette into her skin while she stared at him in terror. Her blood-curdling screams shook me to my core as I trembled outside. I thought that was the peak of cruelty, until screams echoed from the forest later that day. The traffickers quickly pulled hoods over our heads, warning us never to remove them or we'd be killed. Before long, a man wearing a pig mask arrived. When my hood was taken off, my heart nearly stopped. The pig mask man chose Hannah, whose screams had been the loudest. As she struggled, she caught sight of a cross tattoo on his arm. Then she was shoved into a container, the chains tightening around her. The horrible sounds that followed sent a cold wave through my entire body. When it was over, I rushed to hold my sister, who was crying so hard she was nearly unconscious. Seeing her in that state, I knew we couldn't just sit and wait for death. The next day, the ringleader, James, realized that I usually sent coded messages to my uncle to let him know I was safe. He forced me to give up the code, and I had no choice but to comply. I didn't expect that single message would make my uncle, Steve, realize we were in serious trouble.